Let's Play. Yeah, I have played a bit of Hogwarts Legacy and never completed it yet, so hopefully we can complete it on my channel. House-wise, I can't decide what house I want to be in, so we'll see what the sorting hat says. But yeah, so let's get straight to Hogwarts Legacy and enjoy some magic. So, new character. Either way, probably not going to end that way, but okay, so we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on September 1st. 1st September, sorry. Primarily, I can't say that. I'll struggle with some words, guys, sorry. Supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to the unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eliza Fig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term. Feast and sorry guys, I'm butchering this. Feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Mistress. I'm so sorry guys, but this is why I don't read things out loud, just I butcher. Some other games I never read it. So these are the characters we can choose from. So let's have a go and what can we yeah, kind of like that guy. Yeah, we'll have him to start. Let's see what the customization is like. I've got a thin face. So. Thinking that one. We'll go back on, do that one. Screw it. I have glasses, so let's give me some glasses. Harry Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. Sorry, I had to say it, guys. I only did that once. Okay. Maybe a bit lighter. So hair-wise. So what else? Oh hell no. Nope. That one's close enough. It's a bit long, but close enough. A bit darker hair. Oh wait, that's getting light. This way. There we go. It's about right. Yeah, that's all the hair. Oh, scars. Yeah, I got a couple of scars on my face. Probably that one. Maybe. Well, yeah, just a little one. Complexion. Turn that right down. Freckles. I don't have freckles on those, so turn that off. Hopefully you can hear me okay, guys. In the game, okay? Try to get through this. So eye colour, obviously light blue. I got light blue eyes. Fine, light blue. Seems like left goes darker, right goes lighter, which seems backwards to me. That might be just me. You don't really see your eyes in noise, so let's do that. Eyebrow colour, that's fine. I've got thick eyebrows. Most kids in school used to say to me, slug eyebrows. Don't worry guys, nobody offends me anymore. Yeah, that'll do. No eyebrows. You'll learn with me guys, you see when I play Apex and stuff with my mates, I terrorise myself half the time, so.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
That sounds like Harry
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It was wonderful. I believe that was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
So, I'll do my YouTube name, guys. Schizo John. You're a wizard, John. You're a wizard, Schizo. You're a schizophrenic wizard. The Scottish version of Hagrid.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We do. Hang on! The key! Give me your hand! Adieu! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
And yes, guys, there is a that you can get this
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Gandalf, that's who it is.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Gringotts.
Hello?
It can't be.
Oh, that should be alright then.
Just a moment. Ooh.
Spike.
Wait a minute. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Well, I can go anywhere, is it?
After you.
I want to ride on one. Build a cave to my
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Is it roller coaster? You guys in the ride at all time.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
You see again. I don't know.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
I'm always guys when I do games, I try and do it open and can't remember the game.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Oh, you got it just in time.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, let's check it out. What's up? No.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Yeah, just pop it
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
There's a harder difficulty. That's not red up on you, which is kind of...
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Do this.
Lumos!
Dark.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Oh, right. No, you don't. Oh, I do apologise for the music in the background, guys. I don't know if it's a copy strike on my YouTube channel. The thing with Cyberpunk got music is I've got they have a setting on settings for copyright music being turned off. So they have music and like something like that.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
My spells are ready, guys. I'm a wizard. Lumos is one of the first spells you learn, I think, if I remember right. It's been a while. So,
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
there we go. Fight time. I'm gonna die. Oh fuck, I know I'm gonna die.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Yeah, I wanna do all that.
Levioso! Confringo! Contago! Expulso! Stupid one! Descendo! Destupido! Deposo! Protego! Confucido!
Ah, that's a wizard. Magic.
Levioso! Stupid one! Expulso! Luma!
Don't mess with the wizards. It's a gun.
Stay close!
I'm close. Close. What's going on? Where the fuck is this kid?
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
Sparks.
This isn't good.
It's
Where am
Disney.
I supposed to go?
Follow the sparks.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it. But it's gonna happen. So. Okay.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. I need to align these statues with their reflections. Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one!
I'm a wizard! Take that! Yeah! That's not me. Stupid, I can't. What are we doing?
Protego! Stupid one!
Yeah.
Stupid one! Stupid one! Protego! Stupid one!
I'm a counter beast!
Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Protego! Stupid one!
Master! Block!
Stupid one!
Don't mess with
Lumos.
Skizzle, yeah. I'm a wizard. Okay. Sorry, I was going to say that a lot. Oh, I sprint. Holy shit, that's big.
need you. What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
Get off!
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Those shoulder guards.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwarts! There's the famous Hogwarts. Looks just like the films. It'd be cool if they made a film of this. I don't think they would though. Hogwarts Legacy. Da-da-da. That's a wild change. I wonder what house we'll be sorted into, guys. Like I say, I can't decide what house I want to be, so let's see what the sorting hat says. I'll just do what the sorting hat says. I'm tempted to do a Harry Potter.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
Shit.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
But what about Bob?
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Maybe. Remember right, the headmaster is, might be wrong, the headmaster I think is voiced by Simon Pegg, if I'm right, but it sounds nothing like him.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Oh, so. Come on, listen, wait.
I'll be in touch.
Let's go.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
One's ancestor.
Welcome. You're just in time.
Technically,
Have a seat.
headmaster's Harry's ancestor.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to start class at Harry's. Can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Looks like we're Gryffindor, guys. I did say we'd do what the sorting hat says. So, yep, Gryffindor it is. I don't know. Now I see it, I don't really want to be Gryffindor. I do know one thing though. Yeah, actually, we're going to be Hufflepuff. Because there's the extra with Hufflepuff, if anyone knows anything to do with Hogwarts Legacy. Hufflepuff is the only house in what part of the missions where you get to go to Azkaban. So, I went to see
And
Azkaban.
your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Yeah, Azkaban. Let's do it. Hufflepuff. I know I was going to say what sorting hat says, but it just don't.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Harry Potter did with Hogwarts. With,
Oh,
Gryffindor
and
to
one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Quidditch.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Also, I didn't want to be slivering, guys, because I read online slivering in
Quite
this
an
is
entrance.
common.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Oh, she's sweet. I like her. I'm going to try and be a nice guy as well in this.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
That's cool. Here we go.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
I like
Thank
listening
you,
to
Professor
like,
Weasley.
You're
it's
welcome.
but
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
There we go. Welcome to Hogwarts, guys. We are Hufflepuff. I know there's a thing with Slytherin common room that if you hit the window, a certain window in the common room, so many times.
Looks like
it makes
everyone's
it so,
gone.
A
Better head to the common room.
tentacle of an like an octopus thing hits the window. It's kind of cool. So I'll look around the common room, and then I think the first episode there, guys. It's a bit shorter than I usually do on a game, but this is just an intro, just to see what it's like for the game. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. It's like a book. Okay. Now these are all rooms. Is it boys or girls?
Stay in the castle for the holidays. I find the moving.
I don't know if it's boys or girls. Or girls upstairs. I think girls upstairs. There must be a way up somehow. Egwig! Egwig! Sorry. Just, oh, I can talk to her, I think. Oh yeah, I can. I missed that actually.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know whose she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Astute of you.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Commons, things in common with every house, but the house she's in. That's kind of interesting to know, just have to say. Another thing with Hufflepuff, guys, that I figured out online and stuff, is Hufflepuff is linked to the mystical beasts as well, if I remember right.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
More animal lovers, as you can see, all the animals ever.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
In the game, I've got 2 cats in real life, just so. Magical beast.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
It kind of reminds me of the lad from Mythical Beasts and Where to Find Them. It seems
Have
like
you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Just took a tongue up it down nose. That's brilliant.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
It's a big bloody place, so I'm trying not to. Oh, there's the monk! The goose of the monk. Oh, shit. Please tell me that wasn't me that just broke that. I think it was. My bad. Sorry guys. Smashing the place up before I even get it.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yeah. Kind of.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Nothing like starting a new school by nearly getting eaten.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
I hope we get to see more dragons in the game.
Thank you, Adelaide.
I know
Be
get
seeing
quite
you.
animals,
Of
but
course.
it's
And good luck.
don't know if you can. I doubt it.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Best read that. Yeah, might as well do this in the last bit of going in it. See what she wants. And this is where we get the weird book thing.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
The book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. I'll just do this mission. Learn one spell, then we'll learn the episode.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
There we go. Field guide page. House elf recipe book. I'm not going to be reading these guys. Like I say, I struggle to read out loud, so if you guys want to read them, you can pause them and read it through. But for me, I'm just gonna, you just know the field guide challenge, complete challenge phase. Okay. Open it up. XP level and power. Field guide your current challenge progress. With the challenges menu to complete. Field guide pages. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock each tier you complete for appearing to critical threat. Okay. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards. You have collected. You unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I will be using Revelio quite a lot. Oh, like an idiot half the time, so I'm old enough in there, but
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the House Commons and the Great Hall there. In this view, blue flames available in the region. Green blue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey blue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouse. Yeah. Central Hall, she said, yeah. First week is unlocked Central Hall blue flame, yeah. So, yeah, this is telling us to do it. The little ones I'll read, guys, but it's not the big stuff.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Try working with it once.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
I wasn't too sure about that scar mechanic that we're going to do it, but it's actually starting to perform it. I like it.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Sweet.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Also guys, with this game, I do have the special edition, so I do have the Dark Arts pack and stuff with the special arena and the outfits. We'll play around with them in another episode. Okay, this presents main quests. Completing main quests will further your story, unlocking new features and gaining grand XP. Some quests are locked by spells or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be required level, required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing Professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. So, track quest. It's the Dark Arts or Charms. I'm going to look at Charms.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, so, quest complete.
Encouraging you to keep plenty of Wiggenweld potion in my trunk.
I don't mind living in dormitories.
So, I'm going to end the episode there, guys. Great intro for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. Can't wait to be more of a wizard and learn some new spells. So, we're doing Charm class next episode. I'm thinking, if I go on to quests, I think I'm going to do one of these, all these on each, like, cause I know it changes after you've done all them on the list. So I think I'm doing all the main quests on one of them lists each episode. It might be longer or shorter depending on what we have to do. But yeah, I think that would be the plan for Hogwarts Legacy. I know on some other games I usually do an hour and a half, 2 hours from an episode, but most of it is around obviously the quests. Like Dragon Age, I do one main quest an episode, try to. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll do these, all these missions on each one of these ticket cards for each episode. That's our target anyway. And we'll obviously we do loads of different stuff along the way as it is anyway. So we got defense against our house and Charms. Oh, Charms is the first one we have to do anyway. So sweet. So yeah. So let's have a look at our character. school robe. Oh, it's already equipped. No, it's already equipped. So we do have mounts. We can fly mounts, brooms, wand handles. We can customize our wands in this game, which is interesting. But yeah, so I'm gonna end the episode there, guys. As always, on every video thing I do with my games, I do basically a recap of the episode we've just done, and usually at the start of an episode I recap on the episode before, so we'll keep that tradition going. So today we've done the intro of Hogwarts Legacy. We are with Hufflepuff, and we got almost eaten by a dragon, teleported to a ruins and explored Gringotts, attacked by a load of knight statues. We learned about Ragnarok, the evil goblin who's doing a rebellion, who looks like the main villain of the game, which will be interesting. And we explored a little bit of Hogwarts with Professor Weasley. Yes, it is the ancestor of Ron Weasley. We met the headmaster, we got sorted into Hufflepuff. The reason why I did Hufflepuff because I know there's a special mission which is only for Hufflepuff where we explore Azkaban. So that'll be later on in the game. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in this episode, guys. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to do some more. And yes, I will say it, we're a wizard. So see you in the next episode, guys.